Yeah, we are live now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching from. If you don't know me, my name is Sherin. I am talking from Pennsylvania, USA. I'm a digital business owner and a coach by passion, and I'm also a RN by profession. I'm working in critical care unit in USA, Pennsylvania, and I'm doing this business for the last 4 years. And people might think, okay, she's working as an RN, her husband is working as an RN, and she's kind of settled down in her life. And what she's doing with this business, what the heck, right? So if you are asking that kind of question, so that is where we are standing now. So if you are already a working professional, especially in healthcare field, or doesn't matter if it's the healthcare field or anything like Monday through Friday, anything like that, if you are in corporate world or in healthcare field, wherever you are, if you are only depending upon one stream of income, you might be facing a lot of burnout, right? That you ended up hating your professional life, and that affect your personal life and your health as well. That is how the significance of having an extra stream of income, not just another extra stream of income, an extra stream of income that can support your family, that your family can depend on, so that you don't have to consider your current job, which is your passion, is as a just sole breadwinner of the family, and you can have another stream of income that take your stress away, and that will help you enjoy what you're doing right now as a profession as well. So it give you like a lot of options about what you want to do with your life, right? So here what we are doing is an affiliate marketing business. We are providing a platform for anybody to work from home, to create a significant stream of income from home. That is what basically we are doing, right? So on today's live session, what we are going to discuss especially is like, many people are asking, we are in opportunity overload era. We have, like, when you look around, there are a lot of things around us, right? And why this digital business? Why did you plug into this particular platform? How our business model is different from many out there. Okay, so that is our topic for discussion today. So thank you, Joe, for joining in today's live. Coach Preja Sunil, Lena Sujit, she's an RN from Texas, and Jisha, and she's also an RN from New York, right, Jisha? Right? Yeah. And also Dr. Lena, I don't know the second name. You can say that to yourself. Um,
It's
Lena
Lena Inamdar. Yeah.
Inamdar, and she's from UK. So thank you for joining in today's live, guys. And over to you, Coach Prija. Can you please introduce yourself, and can you please tell why there were many opportunities out there? Why did you plug into this platform, and what's your experience? And do you think that ordinary people can become successful in this business, and why?
Thank you, Sherin. Thank you so much for this great opportunity to come to your page and do a great live with you. Because it is so pleasure to say my experience with the audience who are watching. I'm just like a normal person. My name is Prija Sunil, and I'm an RN by profession, just like any migrant. I migrated to US in 2020. As Sherin asked, why this platform? That is a big question. As a profession, when we started migration life, so like whenever you're migrating to other country, the first we will think about, okay, one stream of income will be enough and it will be sufficient. But the life is going on. We will think about we need a side stream, because single stream of income is not sufficient for a good life. Not for a relaxed life. So just like any other RN, what I think about whenever I need extra stream, I will pick up some overtimes, because I think that is the only way I can make more money. That is the only way I can earn more, because I'm an RN and I'm working only 3 days and I have 4 days off. So of course that is an easy choice. I can pick overtimes. That was the thing I was doing one year before. But after 1 to 2 years, I realized that it's very hectic. It affects our health, and also it affects our family life. We don't have enough time for our kids, and we don't have enough time for our family life. Nothing. Everything is spoiling. And once we started to take overtimes, we couldn't able to stop that because our life is already fixed with that the paycheck with the overtimes. So we always looking for the overtimes, and we are very stressed out. Even if in the off times we couldn't able to enjoy because we are very tired. If you're working in the healthcare profession, we can resonate with what I'm saying. We are very tired. So on that time, as Sharon said, I look for any other option than this overtime, but I don't have any other experience. I'm not a technical person. I'm not a social media person. I'm not a business person. I never ever tried, but I never ever think about a business. So what is the next option? So we don't have any other option. If you think about any other businesses, it will not suitable for our long shift hours because we needs to be present in somewhere and we needs to be spend more time on that place. So I just saw one ad in the social media, just like you people are seeing nowadays. And I noticed the person who is doing that business is just like me. It was sharing. So it is like just like any the normal people like me. So I told, if she can do it, why can't I? Then I come and check with her, and I realized this is a business model. It's designed for the normal people like us. Very simple training site, very the mentorship and the coaching. I mean the support from the community that will lift up everybody. So I started this journey with that hope because I will get support and I will get training. I don't have any other experience. And when I came to the business community, we have a business community. So I realized the people on that community is the normal people like me. So I think, okay, if they can do, why can't I? Then I took the faith of leaf, and it was a life-changing event for me. And after 1 month, I never ever pick up my overtimes, and more than around 4 to 5 years, I'm earning more than my nursing salary. And within 1 year, I become a business coach, and now I'm helping the people to build their own business. If you need a freedom, whenever you want to be it is not only the financial freedom. If you want any growth in your life, if you like to know more about in your life, if you want something more than what you're living right now, you can try this because this opportunity is a gold mine in the financial way. And it is a great life-changing event if you're looking for as a personal growth. You can see the people from all around the world. Today also, we can see the people from the UK and from the US also, we can see we are all from the different states. That means we are building the business or it's globally. There is no limitations for we can only grow the business in a 50 miles range or in our state or in our country. No, we can build a business for myself and for our family to the future. So that's why we are always telling this business opportunities normal people like us, Sharon, Lena, Chichi, and Jisha. And it's for you also, whoever is watching me. Maybe you are just wondering, I don't have any business experience. I was you 1 year before. I had no experience. I never ever think about a business opportunity. But I take a first step. That first step, it will not be easy to take the first step because the people around us, maybe the family members, maybe the friends, they will say, no, you don't have any experience. You are not smart enough. Look at the people who are doing the lives. They are so smart. If you are seeing us doing lives, this is our profession. We never like that before. This all the things we are the learning and also the support from everywhere. So if you are thinking, I'm not smart enough, yes, you are. It is only the belief in you, it's changing you. So this is only the mindset. If you try something, then only you know how it's going. So it was, as I mentioned before, it was a life-changing moment for me. If I didn't took that step 1 year before, I was on the same way. I was doing my overtimes and I'm very hectic and I was burnout nurse. The last week, one of my colleagues said, "Oh, JG, I want to stop my work," but we can't imagine that. That was me 1 year before. But now it is our choice. Do you want to stop your work or you want to continue? If you like your work, if you like your duties, okay, you can continue. You can do this as a part time. But if you don't like, if you're very hectic, if you're tired, you can stop your work after some time. So that is the flexibility, and that is the possibility of this business opportunity.
More than nursing
We are not saying this is a get to quit scheme. This is something we are learning. We applying, we are trying. Then our business is growing, just like any other business. If you are still thinking it is not possible, it is not true, come and check us. So that's why we are giving a 30 days trial period to us, to everybody. If you want to try, you can come and check 30 days money by guarantee. Why we are providing money by guarantee? We know what we are providing. We know what offering to others. If you don't like, nobody will ask. You can refund and you can go back. But if you are a person who wants to build something for you and for your family, this business platform is the normal people like us and you. So thank you, Sharin. This is my experience from this platform. This is my journey in this platform.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Preja. So as Preja already mentioned, right, many people who are coming, you are seeing like probably that is one of the biggest mental block like many people are facing, right? Because people are seeing that normal people like no business experience, zero experience are making a lot of money. Unbelievable. Many people ask like, okay, is it too good to be true? Well, are they lying? Because they can't believe that these people can actually do something other than their job. Because we are normal people. That's exactly what we have to say. Here in our platform, normal people can make it work. Why? That's because many people are actually, in fact, coming with no previous experience. And as already Preja mentioned, she did not even think about a business before. The same like me as well. I was never a business person. I did not think that I want to start a business ever in my life. I always wanted to progress in my career. I wanted to go in that way. But I understand after a certain period, I understand that my career cannot give me beyond a limit, right? It's good. It's a very good profession. That's because of the profession that we came to another country. We are having a decent life. But more than that, you cannot achieve anything there. If you are trying to make money with your profession, that's wrong. If you are hearing me and you may think that I'm crazy, but what I'm saying is from my experience, okay? If you are trying to pick up that extra shift to make that money or to meet your financial needs, that day you are going to hate your profession, because the profession that we are working right now is not easy. It's like very difficult. It make many people burn out, right? And if you want to still love your profession, pick up another thing that can give you like maybe at least enough for of your salary, or maybe multiple times of your salary. Yeah, it's too good to be true, right? It's very difficult to believe, and we didn't believe it until we get that paychecks, right? So it's thank you so much, Preja Sunil, for sharing your perspective. Over to you, Lena Chechi. Can you please introduce yourself, and also can you please tell how and why? What's the main reason that many people are becoming successful in this business?
Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, I'm Lena Sujit. I'm a registered nurse working here in Florida, USA. So I'm settled here with my family, husband and 2 boys. So when I came here, like Preja said, so when I came here in Florida, I understood, the first thing I understood was about the need for extra job or overtime shifts, which was not possible for me at that point because of some health issues. So gradually, as the days passed, I realized that I'm getting so burned out and exhausted. Then I started searching about a legitimate option which will not harm my license or anything like that. So then same like Preja. So I also saw like such a business opening, and I was so curious to know about it, even though I was skeptical, like I was doubtful. Like because I don't have any previous business experience, or I'm not a technical expert. But still, what I did is I tried to learn about it. I watched a free complimentary webinar, and I realized that this is being done by real people across the globe, and people from all walks of life, including doctors, engineers, firefighters, teachers, nurses, all walks of life, then retirees, stay-at-home moms, anybody can do this successfully. And that's how I started this business. And now I'm doing my full-time job and this business together along with that, but I'm not picking any overtime shifts. And so what I was telling is, I'm also an ordinary person. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a nurse, and I'm a business owner now. So this is a good, perfect fit for anybody, especially the ordinary people, because it is designed for anybody and everybody, because it is very flexible, very portable. Like, you can take your business along with you. You don't need a physical office like a traditional business, and your upfront investment is relatively low, and any professionals or any working personnel can easily manage the investment here, and the return of investment is really, really huge. So, and you are getting all the resources necessary to become successful, including a mentor and coach, that is personalized mentor and coach from the day one, to get you started and to guide you step by step. Also, another thing which is helping everyday people is a simple, easy to understand video-based training system, which is really like pre-recorded videos that we can go back and learn at our own pace. The basic thing is that those who are coming to the business should be willing to learn and implement the strategies. You should be coachable. Then another important thing which was interesting to me is the automation, that is 24/7 automated system that is working for us at the background. And that is taking like more than 90% of the workload, and that is what is helping all the busy people to help with the follow-ups, help with the campaigns and everything. So there are some, like, many such unique features, many such features that is making this business very unique and accessible to everyone. And we are not doing any direct selling or no inventory keeping, because we already have a job and we don't want to strain or stress ourselves more. Like, we need a side hustle, but that should not be causing extra strain or stress, but instead it should be helping us to create a financial cushion, right? So, and also, this is a global business. We get the support from people across the globe at any time. So all these features make it convenient for everyday people, ordinary people, and busy people at the same time to be successful in this business. Over to you, Sharon.
Thank you so much, Lena Chechi. So I think you rightfully explained all these things, like, what are the unique features of our business. As we say, like, ours is a portable business. What did we mean by that? So can you show me another one good business model where you can actually carry when you're going for holidays? What we are saying is, if you just have a phone in your hand, you can take your business with you. That is what we are saying. So you either go for holidays, you may be like in another country, you may be in another continent. You can still take this business with you. That business can replace your salary even if you are on a holidays, right? So that is what exactly meant by being a portable business. So it's very important to have a portable business with you, because that is why many traditional businesses collapsed when at the time of COVID, because they had to physically shut down the shops, right? So, and then there is no business. But in our business, we overcame the big crisis of COVID. Why? Because ours is a portable. Our shop exists in the digital space, right? And so we don't have a physical shop. So that, what does that mean? That means our running cost is much low. As you don't have to pay your employees, you don't have to pay rent, you don't have to pay electricity, no utilities, right? And that is why our business is online and it's portable, right? And it is what we call, it is COVID proof. It's COVID proof, basically, right? At the time of COVID, many traditional business has collapsed, and our business actually flourished. Why? Because it's portable. Because it's portable. It exists in the online world, right? So that is exactly what we want to say. If you're looking for something like that, which is COVID proof, which is not related to a particular geographical area. So then this is for you. And if you're looking for a business that you don't need, they don't need your physical presence 24/7 or at least 8 hours per day. No, if you have like an hour here and there, you can run your business very successfully. Okay. What other business model is like this? So that is why our business model is very flexible. As Nilesh already explained, you have a mentor support, right? You have somebody to contact you when you are down, when your business is not working. There's somebody to contact you, give you support, right? What other business model has this kind of support with just that $149 payment, right? That is our coaching program, but that is not our initial cost. We have cost involved in the business, which is like any other business, but the cost is much, much lesser compared to other traditional businesses. That's what we were saying. Thank you so much for sharing your perspective, Lena Chechi. Over to you, Dr. Lena. Can you please introduce yourself? And also, can you please tell, you are a doctor, you are a busy professional, right? And why you picked up this particular thing? And why do you think this is a perfect fit for you? And why do you recommend this to normal people?
Thank you, Sherin. Thank you for having me here today. And hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody watching from different parts of the world or also watching the recording. So my name's Dr. Lena Namdar. I live in the UK with my family, my husband and son. And I've been working in the health profession for over 25 years now. The reason, so as everybody's aware, we are in the health system, we are extremely busy, particularly over the last 4-5 years when we had the pandemic. Work became even busier. And I noticed that it started to take a personal toll on me in terms of both, impacting, my physical health, because we didn't really have any time for ourselves, for our self-care, and also constant work leading to, fatigue and exhaustion. Plus, I was also at the point where I'd started to think a little bit in terms of, longer term, how I want to plan for my golden years, once we start to think of like, obviously, in the different parts of the world, particularly in the Western countries, the retirement age is going up and up. And I certainly didn't want to be working another 15, 20 years doing the same job. And I wanted to really start to gain a little bit more financial and time flexibility so that I could, explore my hobbies, travel around a little bit more, and not be tied, to a job all the time. So that kind of triggered me really into looking at different options. But when I looked around, the internet, there were what I was looking for was not really like something that I would need to put in even more time, because I was already, as I said, stretched for time. And secondly, as a health professional and as a doctor, I earn a good income, but I didn't want to do more of the same job or do extra work to continue to keep that income level. I wanted really something that would offer me the same benefits in terms of the return on investment, but with perhaps something that I can control in my time and actually build a legacy for the future. So it had to be worth my time. It had to be worth something that I know is a tried and tested and a proven kind of model and a system that I would be able to pick up, because I didn't have like the business experience as such. So I wanted something which was proven. And I think that's one of the things that attracted me to this business, is that, it's a tried and tested model. And it is, as my colleagues here have said, the systems, like automation and the support, the global reach. We work in over 25 countries. We have the business partners spread across the world. So this is something I thought it fits my work, my lifestyle, my personal kind of priorities. And so I explored it a little bit more by, as colleagues have said, initially paying that $149 for a complimentary webinar to get more information. And then I really got more and more interested and did more research, and I wanted to be convinced myself that this is the thing for me before I committed to it. And after doing a comparison and looking at various options, I really liked this model. Now the thing was, if we are looking to really strengthen our financial position and gain that financial security, normally what we always think of is three ways to to go about it. One is we have a traditional job, or we have a business and we get paid for the time on an hourly basis, or many people go into investment and shares and everything, but then you have to really be expert, and there's a lot of unpredictability, uncertainty in that kind of context. Or the third thing was look at a different income stream. And that's where this business model really fitted well with my what I was looking for. And I've kind of when I did my research, I realized and I came across statistics which kind of said 95%, 96% of the population, they are employed in traditional jobs, or they have traditional businesses, and then they earn money that contributes to, let's say, maybe 1 or 2% of the overall wealth in the world. Whereas if you are amongst the few, like less than 5%, people who are really looking at different models, entrepreneurship, and they contribute to a very significant proportion of the wealth in the world. That kind of intrigued me, and I knew that I would be able to with this proven system be able to pick this up and fit it within my lifestyle and make it successful. So I'm very pleased that I took this step. I took this decision after a lot of thinking about it, and I think that's kind of why I found that this was the perfect model that meets all my requirements. So it's not something to be scared about. Definitely, when we all are very, very happy in our comfort zone initially, isn't it? We all are conditioned from our childhood to think about certain ways. You can see all of us here are professionals, and we get we've always been conditioned to say, we've got to study hard, we've got to have a good education, we've got to have a good job. And very few of us think outside of the box. But it is not too late, no matter what age, what profession, or what stage of your career or life you are, this business model is perfect. Because many times you go in traditional jobs, sometimes people they, as they get older, they find it difficult to perhaps find jobs that maybe somebody younger than them might be easily be able to pick up. For example, the digital space, it's really booming and it's really taking off. And sometimes some of us may not have all those skills, but you don't have to worry in this business because of the support that we get, the training that we get, the support we get through the community. And so I think, all of this really meant that this felt like the perfect option for me. And I'm so happy that I took this step. And I'm so glad to be connected to people, all around the world. And clearly, this is the way forward. The digital space is where we can really look to, building another income stream, even if you're a full-time professional, or if you are wanting to work from anywhere, work from home or work on the go, then that's a perfect model for you. So I think that's what I would say. Sherin, back to you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Leena. So as already Dr. Leena mentioned, I want to say a couple of things that she mentioned. It's about the flexibility and it's about the potential, right? So the flexibility means if you are already a working professional, as already Preja mentioned, we are all immigrants, right? We have no way than living in a foreign country with a job. We cannot start in a foreign country without a job. That's reality, right? Many people know only one stream of income. They only have one stream of income, so they ended up like picking up so many extra shifts, and they get burned out, and they don't even have energy to think about something else, basically, right? And it's kind of a vicious cycle, we are always in that rat race, right? And to break that, we need to think out of the box, right? As Dr. Lena mentioned about the proven system. So when you're already exhausted, right, you can't even think anything, right? At that time, you should pick up a proven system. You shouldn't want to start something like from scratch, and then you again go through like a lot of burnout, lot of trial and error, and then again the burnout, right? And okay, of course, there is the burnout. There is no result with no burnout. There is no result without hard work, which is true. That is same in our business as well. But at the end of the day, is there light at the end of the tunnel? If you go into that trial and error, if you face another burnout, what is the result? That is the question. That's the biggest question, especially if you're a working professional. As Dr. Lena already mentioned, I think Dr. Lena is working in as a consultant, right? Like which field you're working actually?
I'm a public health consultant. So yeah, like you have, different specialist consultants. Like I did my medical training, and then I specialized in communicable disease control. So that's a specialty, which is equal to another consultant. I'm based here in the UK. So yeah.
So I mean, I guess like you might have studied maybe 10, 12 years to get into the position where you are right now, right? I am in this business, guys, for 4.5 years. Just 4.5 years. I didn't even spend the time that I have spent my basic nursing degree, right? But that is why it is important to plug into a proven system. A doctor will not spend time in something else that doesn't pay a doctor's hour, right? You can pick up an extra shift and make good money, actually, right? But what other profession cannot give you is the time freedom or financial freedom, right? You cannot be a doctor. You cannot pick up that extra shift being in your home, looking after your family. You cannot consult your patients from your home, right? Unless you are doing something remote, which is very unusual, right? I mean, it's not very common, right? Not available in all the countries, right? But still, the income potential is limited in that. As already Dr. Lena mentioned, our business give a proven system, and you can do it. This is your legacy to your family. What is that? What did we mean by that? You can create a significant stream of income. You can create a lot of memories with your families, because this can give you, when you have significant money coming through your side hustle, what you will do is stop picking up extra shift, right? What does that mean? That means you will have a lot of time with your family, your children, that impact your life, that impact their life. You can be the mom that you want to become, right? You can stop become that screaming mom, right? You can become that smiling professional, a colleague, right? Yeah, because you are not burnout anymore, right? And that is the impact. And not only that, in our business model, unlike other business model, ours is a pensionable business. Many people treat it as a treat it as a professional opportunity or a career opportunity or a retirement opportunity, because our business model give you a pension after you reach certain level, right? Yeah, even if you spend spend a lot of energy, you or your future or your family can depend on this business, because ours is a pensionable business model. Okay, so thank you so much, Dr. Lena, for sharing your perspective. And over to you, Jisha. Can you please introduce yourself? And also, can you please tell our audience why you think a normal person can become successful in this business?
Hi, everyone. Thank you. I want to first thank everyone for giving me this opportunity. My name is Jisha. I'm a registered nurse in New York, and I'm also a mom to 2 boys. And I've been working here almost 10 years in a medical surgical unit. And during after COVID, I survived, COVID. It was a very difficult time. And after that, eventually, when kids were getting big, I thought of going to part-time position. And that's when I realized it's not easy being an immigrant, first-generation immigrant, switching to a from a full-time to part-time job, because we have a lot of responsibilities, and when you want to invest things for kids and everything, that's when I started thinking I need a business. And I've been pushing my husband to go for some, find or look for some traditional business or invest in like real estate or something where we can generate some passive income. But looking into all that, we realized we need a lot of money to invest in the beginning, and you need to put a lot of effort even after you invest, and you need to be personally there to look after things, and if that, to run the business. So that's when my husband came across this business, and I was really, just like everybody, I was very skeptical. I tried almost for a month to convince him that this is too, it's really, it's like a dream, and it's not, I didn't see it as like something that can be real. So, after trying all that, I was like, I need to support him. That's how I saw this business where he invested and he got into it. And then after he got into it, I saw the community and the support that this business had. A lot of people in there, like Preeta Chechi, like after talking to her, I felt, and I thought, like, why would somebody who is already, who's RN and financially she's okay, why would she be in here if it's not real? So that opened my eyes, and I saw a lot of, I always listen to Sharon and other people, and I'm like, it's really it's true. And after getting the checks, and I'm like, oh, it's really a real business, and it's with not as much as investment in a traditional business. You can start it, and just like you can use your pocket of time and invest your time like little by little, and starting is where you need to invest a little bit more time. And more than everything, it gave me confidence. Only problem I had was getting out of the comfort zone, and how people are going to see me, like, the like coming out and talking in public. And but when I remove that thought, like, I don't need to worry about what people think, or this is an opportunity. You don't have to worry how, other people are what their perception is. Once I removed that, it gave me a lot of confidence, and I'm able to come out and in do things for the business. And I've been initially just helping my husband, and now I feel like once I start, how legitimate this business is, and I'm investing more time, and now I don't have to think about going overtimes. Sometimes when we are going on vacation or something, I'm like, I used to think I'll just go pick up a couple of overtime, but then when I come home, I'm not able to spend time with my family. So that is the peace of mind that I have now. I don't even have to think about picking up a shift. And because this business has so much potential, I rather think, why not I invest my time in here? And this gives me more opportunity to make a lot more than one overtime shift can give me. And other thing is, this is so much flexible. When I sometimes make videos and things on my break time, so that's one thing I felt. And there is no pressure, there's always support. Anytime we have any problem, we call our mentor, and she's always there to support. Sometimes we speak to her for hours, and I was like, why? That made me think, like, there is so much support. And if and the automated system is like, you just do things and it just works for yourself. And this is a business where you invest a little and you can make there's a potential to make a lot out of it, and which is not like a traditional business. And you don't have, there's no pressure. You can do in your own pace. And technically, like, I'm not a technical person or like a social media person. I was initially very scared of coming out and making videos or doing things, but once I got out of my comfort zone, that was my only problem. And I it really made me more confident, and it makes me feel like I'm building something for myself, and I can think about at some point I can think about moving from my full-time position to part-time position, which I never want to leave my nursing profession because I love what I do. But when it makes you feel like you're tied up to your job, that's when you feel like you don't want to do it. And that's the confidence I received after I started this. That's my story. So I feel like anybody, any age, anybody can do this, and I'm just like any regular nurse who thought like that's my only thing that I can do. And I was picking up here and there overtime shift because that's the only thing I knew. But now coming into this platform, it has showed me, opened so many doors for me and make me think in a different perspective. That's my story. Over to you, Sharon.
Wow, beautifully explained, Jisha. So thank you so much for sharing your perspective. So as already Jisha mentioned, you brought up a very valid point, right? Comfort zone. What do you think about comfort zone, right? I find myself like comfort zone will not give you any comfort. Actually, comfort zone is where you can ruin yourself. You have a supportive husband who does everything for you, who do your driving for you, who pick you up from the position that you are and drop you in where you want to become. Is that comfort? Is that not against your growth? Think, guys. Okay, we all want to be in our comfort zone, as Disha already mentioned. Okay, at the end of the day, who are burned out? We, as professionals. Who are losing your precious time with your kids? You, as a parent. Who is leaving behind your dreams of traveling? You, as a person, right? And that is where the comfort is. And your comfort zone, your brain always tell you 1,000 reasons for not starting this opportunity, or for not starting something like, or being skeptical. Okay. Many people, when we say that, okay, this is the steps that you have to do. First, you have to register, you have to watch the free webinar, you have to pay $149, you have to know about the company and business plan. Some people ask, hey, never mention about the company's name first. You are asking me egg, and I'm saying that, hey, egg comes up with a cup in a come up in a shell, and I'm saying that egg always come up in a shell, right? And you saying that, no, I want egg, but I don't need shell. Well, egg always come up in a shell. That's how egg is. That is how our business model is. Okay? You can absorb if you want to absorb. If you don't want, we are not pressurizing you. Okay? This could not be for you. This may not be for you. No pressure. Right? You don't have to come into this opportunity. Right? We are not pressurizing you. This is not meant for everybody. That much I can say. Right? If I was skeptical 4 years back, I started with someone whom I never met, never heard, first time talking in another continent, never saw this person, right? If I did not have that leap of faith to believe in what she said, I wouldn't have been in front of you talking today, right? I wouldn't have known, like, is there a way? Actually, I may be still, if I was skeptical, I may be still thinking how many extra shifts I can pick up. Okay, I slowly start, like, justifying myself, not seeing my husband or not seeing my children anymore. That's how it is. That's how life is. I make myself believe in that way because that is society's norm. That is all we know. What we are saying is there is a different way. You don't have to live in the way that you're living right now. This is the way. This is the way out. But you have to be able to think differently. You should be able to believe. When we are saying in front of you, like, if you think that we are scammers don't have face. You get scam calls and you can only see the number. Many people ask us questions to our Facebook profile, and they may have an elephant's picture as a profile picture, and they call us as scammers. Well, you don't even have face. You're calling me a scammer? Seriously? Right? That's not right. Okay? We are showing our faces. We are showing our family. We are showing our professional degree, right? And we are saying that we can coach you to come out of the rat race that you are right now. and we have that confidence. Okay, and that is exactly what we are providing to you right now. So if you are a person who is seriously looking for a change in your life, if you're very happy with your life right now, please don't even come. This is not for you. Okay, and if you think that you have a lot of money, but you are burnout, you're missing your family time, you are actually looking for a passive stream of income, and you are ready to work for it. The checks that we are showing in our pages, full disclaimer, it comes up with a lot of hard work. Okay, it's not easy money, but it's definitely doable. It's simple, it's doable. If we can do it, you can do it too. Okay, it's not something that comes up close to your mailbox every day. No, it's not like that. You have to, when we say that you have to put an hour a day, you have to put an hour a day. But there is no clock in, clock out time. You may have like 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 10 minutes there. But as long as you can make that an hour, you can still make it work. That is how flexible our business opportunity is. There are many people who are actually waking up like 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning and doing the business until 11 o'clock in the night, quitting their full-time day job. And they are making like above 100,000 a month. You can do that here as well. Totally depends upon how much you want to make, what level you want to take this business model to. Okay, this business has that much potential, but you should be having a minimum level of confidence, a minimum, as already Disha said, like, if I am thinking that what other people will think about this question instead. Which other people will provide you money when you really need money? Okay, think it in that way. Who is going to provide bread for your table, for your family? Now, nobody else. Okay, think out of comfort zone. You should be able to have like a minimum level of confidence, not only self-confidence, a confidence or a belief to what you are seeing. If you are seeing something every day and you're thinking that everything else is scam, everybody are scammers, probably there's something wrong with your perception. You should think about what you are thinking, right? Yeah. So you should be able to to have some kind of financial commitment and time commitment. Okay. And if you're looking for a flexible opportunity with great potential, which you can retire with it, we are here to help you. Okay. Contact any of us and we will be able to provide you more information. And thank you so much for listening to us. And thank you so much, guys, for joining me in today's live. And we will see you on another time. Thank you. God bless you all.